Welcome everybody to a World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell and today's replay is from the user. We're just going to go ahead and call him Face Roll because that's what it looks like he did to choose his username. And he's driving the T-28 prototype on an assault battle on Erlenberg. T-28 prop being a T-8 tank destroyer for the Americans. Very slow, very cumbersome, has good armor if you don't know where to shoot it, a decent cannon. And that's about all you can say for the T-28 prototype. Its speed, being incredibly slow, can make this thing very frustrating to drive. But when you point it at the enemy, wind it up and let it go, you can tend to do some good things. So, straight away, Face Roll going to be heading to the far left-hand flank. Looks like he's been thinking about heading up the hill to where the T-71 and the T-69 are. Going to try and take up some cover in the bushes there and fire down on the enemy as they come along the 1-2 line in the north there. You know what, we're going to speed this one up just a little bit until the action actually starts, because this one's a little bit slow to get started. You can see he's taking up position in the bush here, but gets bored very, very quickly as nobody shows up at all. You can see the enemy team really gets stopped at the 2-3 line by the advancing light tanks. So it means that the allies are going to have to push forward to take the fight to them. Face Roll going to be heading all the way down this left-hand side here. Going to try and get into the fight, hopefully before it's over or all of his teammates have died, which is what tends to be the problem with the T-28 prototype. By the time you arrive at a fight, it's either gone your way or not gone your way, but either way, it's over. You can see the fighting is fast and furious so far. Finds an AMX 5100 and puts a great shot through him. Gets a little bit of a low roll there. Bounces one shot from the 5100 and he decides to back off. So he's either out of rounds or didn't feel like risking any return fire from the T-28. Does see a KV-3 there. The KV-3 came way out in the open. I think he probably thought he could rely on his armor a little bit more than he actually could. He takes a hit. Going to be just poised to strike back as well. Lands two good shots on the KV-3 and bounces two in return. So definitely having the best of this situation. His gun's not quite reloaded. KV-3, oh, lands a critical there. The KV-3 decided not to poke out anymore, considering his gun was had nowhere near the depression to be able to hit the T-28. Decides to try and flank around him, but the KV-3 is also very slow and cumbersome, so not really sure what he thought he was going to achieve there. What indeed happened is Face Roll just took him out. Finds the top of the T-32's turret there and gets a great shot through the commander's hatch to eliminate him as well. T-32 from the front has got a very strong turret, but only when you are above the enemy. You've got to keep that commander's hatch defended. Finds an finds an AMX AC there. AMX had a shot, but again, that one just bounced thanks to the trollish armor of the T-28 prototype, and he gets eliminated for kill number 3. Now it is time to push on towards the enemy's base. Enemy has totally overrun the right-hand flank, so going to have to be careful here. Luckily, though, this is an assault battle, so the allies here are the attackers. So it doesn't really matter if the enemy pushes all the way down that right-hand flank. All they will end up at is your spawn location. And there is nothing for them to do there. So they're going to have to come back to defend their own base, as they are the only ones with a base. Face Roll finds the Hummel here. Going to get the gun depression to get a shot onto him. Takes him out for kill number 4. Beautiful shot there. Finds the T-28 prototype as well. Going to continue pushing over the hill to try and eliminate him. He's only got 112 hit points. Looks like he's caught him out in the open and gets a great hit through him as well. Did take some fire from that left-hand side. Got to be careful that the guy over there hasn't got a bigger cannon. Does take some damage from that right-hand side. Not quite sure who that is. Whoever it is well hidden. Taking shots from both sides now. Both of them doing damage as well. So got to play it very carefully. Decides to angle himself between the two targets. Finds a Tiger P here, allows his gun to close in and gets a great shot through the side of his turret. Finds the IS-2, that's definitely one of the guys that's been doing damage to him. And like I said earlier, decided to angle himself between the two threats. Fires at that IS-2, but the accuracy of his gun letting him down ever so slightly. Takes some damage from the right-hand side. Gets tracked by this IS-2. IS-2 decides to fall back, but it's going to be too little too late. He gets taken out, and it looks like it's a Jagdtiger 88 parked inside that bush. I'm surprised he was able to stay hidden as long as he was. Can he land a shot? He can indeed, but it's only a critical. Takes out the track. Doesn't look like he can see much more of the Jagdtiger 88, so he's going to have to come forward, try and change the angle that he's looking at. Can now see a little bit of the upper and lower plate. Puts a shot straight through the upper plate there for 350 damage. And that was a beautiful hit. The Jagdtiger 88 going to try and just duke it out now. Unfortunately, he only got tracking damage as well and takes a big hit in the face. He's trying to back off. And it looks like he will be able to get away in time. The SU-152 is going to come steaming round the corner here. Going to try and get a shot on him. Does take out his track. So he's at least going to get some assistance from the SU-152, obliterating him. Now the Allies closing in on the base. As you can see, this one's all even at 11 kills to 11. Now 12 to 11. The enemy team has arrived on that left-hand side. Looks like they did take the long route around. They decided to flank all the way around behind the Allies here. SU-152 and Face Roll going to set up behind these bushes in sniping positions. Trying to traverse his turret all the way around, but as you can see, this turret doesn't go the full 360 degrees. Trying to find this T-34-2, but he's actually on the other side of the hill. See if he can land a shot on this Chaffee, but everybody just seems to be in cover. Allies winning 13 kills to 11 now. Just the T-34-2 and the M41 Bulldog. Face Roll's already got himself a Top Gun medal. Focusing in on the T-34-2 now. Can't really see any of him. He's doing a good job of keeping hidden behind the terrain here. Looks like nobody can really get any damage onto him. T-69 looks like he's going to be dropping back now. Hopefully that'll lure the T-34-2 out. It does indeed. He's able to take him out for kill number 7. And this one is all but won now. It'd be nice if he could pick up a Radley Walters medal. All he needs to do is take out this M41 Bulldog. Has a speculative shot, but looks like he denies himself the Radley Walters medal as the base is captured, and that is GG and the victory. So absolutely awesome replay there by, well, I can't really pronounce his username, so absolutely awesome replay there by Face Roll. Thank you very much for sending that one in, scoring himself 3,500 points of damage, 7 kills, and a well-deserved victory. So thank you very much for sending that replay in. Don't forget, guys, if you've got yourself a great replay, send that into replay@screenreality.com. The link for that is in the description. Just attach the replay file itself or the link to the What Replay website to the email, and I can check that one out for you. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, you found it useful, informative, you learned something, or you just enjoyed it, think about hitting that subscribe button, because there's a lot more World of Tanks content on this channel. I've been Maxwell, this has been a World of Tanks replay, and I will catch you guys next time.